Hi everyone, welcome back to Manifesting in Style. I'm your host, avasalmaci, and it is Q&A day. I'm ready to get into these questions and hopefully give you guys some really good answers. All of these questions I asked you guys to ask me on my story are pertaining to manifestation and fashion, which is what this podcast is all about. I love really connecting with you guys since I can't hear you talking back to me or thinking or anything. I love to do these very interactive episodes just to talk to you guys a little bit more and see how your manifestation journey is going. So let's jump straight into it and begin. The first question is, did you always feel confident expressing yourself in style? And the answer is maybe. And that's like an honest answer. I was gonna say no, but at the same time, I feel like I love fashion so much that I've always been confident in my style. And I don't know, I feel like it was something that I didn't care what anyone else thought about my style because I loved it so much. I would make my own clothes when I was little. Like I would make clothes for my Barbies. Like I just knew that I loved fashion. I always felt like I had that sense of style. Now looking back, do I think I had that sense of style like in high school and middle school? No, but I was confident, and I think that's what matters during that. I feel like I was so confident about it because I didn't really care what looked good and what didn't, because like I said, I loved what I was doing so much. I loved how I was expressing myself through fashion. So it's not something that I really took a lot of thought into because I was like, I'm going to dress how I want to dress either way. And if you're having trouble finding confidence expressing your style, I don't want to sound repetitive like my other episodes, but I just want to say that literally take fashion for what it is, and it's supposed to be something that you're supposed to have fun with. The intentions of fashion are to express yourself, and you should feel 100% confident doing that. And although there is styles and fashion and everything, no one has your true sense of style. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's style is unique. Not everyone is going to pick out the same exact outfit to wear. It might be similar, but you might pick it out a little bit differently. Do you know what I mean? So it's like fashion is so specific to ourselves. So I feel like it's not worth feeling those feelings of not being confident within yourself, because that's not the purpose of fashion at all. I would say if you're having trouble, I need you to put on your favorite outfit. I need you to go in front of the mirror and I need you to say, I love what I'm wearing today. Not because anyone else loves it or doesn't love it or whatever their opinions are on it, because I love it. Good thing they're not wearing your outfit. The people who don't like your outfit or don't like your style, good thing they're not wearing it. You have to just think it's so personal to you. So have all the confidence in the world when it comes to fashion. Okay, next question. How do I set my intentions? This is a really good one. It's very complex, but I'm going to try to answer it as simple as possible. If you say that you want money and you don't think about why you want it, what you're going to do with it, how you see yourself with it, then automatically your intention is not being set. Intentions are not only saying, oh, I want this job, I want this position, I want this business. It's saying that you already have this business. And not only that, but visualizing and seeing yourself as if you already have it. And I think that's something that people forget about. It's not all about just saying, oh, I want this. Even if you say it in the present tense as if you already have it, if you're not doing the extras and really thinking about why you want it, why it's so powerful, the universe is so powerful, God is so powerful. And so to just set an intention without anything, it's like you're kind of cutting yourself short there. If you really visualize it and put your emotions into your intentions of what you want, the universe will come back and give it to you 10 times harder. And it's like a system. And once you master it, once you set your intentions correctly, you will see them appear in your life. In general, if you're looking for what your intentions actually are, I want you to think about what you want, what you see for yourself. I want you to close your eyes in a quiet space and picture your future self, and what are you doing and what are you saying, what are you wearing, where do you work, how do you express yourself, or even what kind of person you are. And when you see those things, when you feel those things, you'll know exactly what you want. Next up, how do you deal with the days you don't feel as motivated or you feel burnt out? It happens. It's been happening so much recently. I think it's this time of year. When you guys see this, it'll probably be springtime, but right now I'm in February and it's awkward and I don't know what's going on. The weather, I've actually been talking about it with a few people. It's felt weird. It's a weird time of year. I find that on those days where I feel burnt out and I had kind of a set plan to do something, that I shouldn't blame myself for not going through with those plans and for not doing that, because sometimes I'll spend all day being like, okay, I have to do this, then I don't do it. And then I just wasted that day thinking about how I didn't do something. So what I've been trying to do is, if I know I'm not going to do something that day because I simply don't feel like it, or if I have the option not to do something and I don't feel like it, instead I've been taking this day where I know that I'm burnt out as a day of relaxation instead of stressing myself out for not doing something. Whatever a self-care day looks like for you, that's what you need to do. Run yourself a hot bath, read your book, journal, watch your favorite show, eat your favorite treat. That is what you need to do. Instead of telling yourself and feeling guilty for what you didn't do, know that tomorrow will be better, you'll be okay, and take your day of rest. Trust me, it's not worth hurting your brain over. Okay, this one is so good. Is it possible you can attract someone by thinking about them? Yes, 100%. Those videos that you see on TikTok that are like, oh, if you do this, you'll attract the person that you want into your life. Maybe sometimes they're kind of crazy, but it's true. Like, you can literally attract someone. And that doesn't have to be like love or something. It could be like a friend, whatever you please. But just like the actual act of attracting someone in your life is completely and utterly possible. And it may have happened in your life before. And you know what's interesting is, like, we're always thinking about manifesting someone or manifesting something. But what if someone else is manifesting us? Like, they are. 100% they are, obviously. But it's just like to think about it that way. Like, are you being manifested? Like, sometimes you can feel yourself being manifested because you're like, like, this was kind of odd for me to do, but I felt like doing it. It's like, it's just crazy to think about. Like, someone could be attracting you into their life too. But actually, I really don't advise doing this, guys. I really don't, because I think it's something so toxic. And if someone wants to be in your life, they will be in your life, you know? Don't force things to happen. Let them happen on their own. Would you consider fashion as a form of storytelling? Yes. Oh, I love the way that was put. You're literally telling a story through your outfit. You're telling the story of you through an outfit. It's like, if you put on something really crazy, or if you see someone with like a really cool, like, out there outfit, it's kind of telling a story. It's telling a vibe. It's telling what that person wants to portray that day. I just love when I see people being so creative with their fashion, because they know that they have the power to tell a story literally through their clothing. 100% it is a form of storytelling. How do you become more photogenic? How do you find your style? I'm going to answer the how do you become more photogenic and then tap into the second part too. I think being photogenic is a mindset. And when you have the mindset that you are photogenic, like if someone told themselves that they weren't photogenic, it would show in the photos. The mindset that you have, it'll like change your body language. It'll change how you look, literally. If I was standing there and I was posing, I'm like, ugh, I look so bad right now. This photo is going to make me look so bad. You will look bad to you. You know, it might be a really good picture to someone else, but bad to you. You know, we all have those. When your friend's like, oh, this is so good of you. And I'm like, no, it's not. But when you have the mindset that you are photogenic, that you look so good in a photo, or that you're going to look so good in a photo, it'll speak. Like, your body language will speak for you. You'll be posing, you'll be feeling yourself, and it will show through the photo. And watch how you feel about your pictures. Next, which celebrity style do you love? It's been a while since I've been asked this question. I think there's so many amazing women out there that are dressing so cool. Like, wow. Constantly I'm inspired. But honestly, this is like one that I feel like everyone says, but Bella Hadid. I love Bella Hadid's style. And one, not only does she make like every single piece of clothing work, she makes it work because it's so her. Sometimes she puts on like really random things and puts them together, but they work because she's really truly using fashion for what it is. And when you use fashion for what it is, your outfits become more unique and more to you. Like, when I see an outfit, I'm like, oh, that's so Bella Hadid. I love it. I love her style. Next one is, how do I know if my manifestation is working? Here's the tea on that. Even if you don't see what you exactly asked for in your life yet, look for how it's working in the simple things in your life. The simplest things, the road to get there. If you're checking marks off, even the littlest marks, your manifestation is working. It is coming to you. really feel it and acknowledge that. Don't think that you haven't reached your manifestation because you haven't reached the big thing that you want yet. You are on a process. We all are. We're all on our journey to where we want to be. So just really take those little things and know that you got it. Those are all parts that make up your huge manifestation. Next up, do you like thrifting? I love thrifting, and I've been really into just like vintage designer consignment because I feel like the pieces are so cool. Barely anyone has them. And regular thrifting too, I think is so cool. Oh my God, the cities like New York has such good thrift spots, and I feel like finding really staple pieces. Every time I buy something, I'm like, oh, this is for my future daughter. Like, this is a leather jacket that my future daughter is going to wear. That's the feeling that I get when I thrift, because it's just like, it's pre-loved, it was already loved, and now it's on to the next person. That's how I think about it. And I'm the next person, and so are you. Okay, today's affirmation, let's all close our eyes. Breathe in and out. I am working towards my manifestations every single day. I am working towards my manifestations every single day. Thank you to the person that submitted that question that inspired our affirmation for today's episode. Thank you all for listening to this week's episode of Manifesting in Style. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all felt connected and you really got something out of this episode to help you with your manifestation and fashion journey. It was lovely speaking with you all, and I'll see you all next week. As always, happy manifesting.